Many pharmaceutical companies in China are cutting their workforce as the effect of the government's drug hoarding program kicks in. Since 2018, China has rolled out multiple rounds of centralized procurement of drugs and high-value medical supplies. In February this year, Premier Li Keqiang boasted that, as a result, the country had slashed medical insurance costs and patient expenditures to a significant degree. However, Zhang Wang, an industry employee in China's Tianjin metropolis, told media outlet Daji Yuan that the effort also deprived pharmaceutical companies of the profit needed for usual operations. Zhang said that there is a common belief that companies are selling drugs at lower prices to the government, which affects their profit margin. Sequentially, firms have to resize their workforce and reduce employee salaries. On May 24th, Finance Sina reported that in 2021, a total of 39,650 people had been laid off by 116 of the 442 pharmaceutical businesses that were publicly traded. That amounted to 26.2% of the total listed pharmaceutical companies, and most of them were leading enterprises. The news agency noted that highly successful Yiling Pharmaceutical had to downsize significantly, giving up on 1,757 employees last year. This occurred even as Yiling's sales of its respiratory system products totaled $613 million in 2021. China National Pharmaceutical Group Corporation, the company that develops China's Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccines, let go of 1,009 employees in 2021. But the situation has not stopped this year. China Net Medical Channel reported that WinHealth Pharma announced layoffs in the cardiovascular drug product line in April. Workers had to leave immediately after receiving their compensation, and regional managers were threatened with demotion if they refused the order. Media outlet Daji Yuan reported that big names in the sector, such as Fosun Pharma and Green Valley Pharma, have also significantly reduced their workers. However, the scale of the layoff is unknown.
The Russian armed forces continue strikes against military facilities in Ukraine. Russian aerospace forces strike on a temporary deployment point of 22nd Motorized Infantry Battalion of 92nd Mechanized Brigade, based in Kharkov, has destroyed up to 100 Ukrainian nationalists and 4 pieces of military equipment. High-precision air-based missiles have destroyed 2 US-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket launchers and 2 ammunition depots near Malotaranovka in Donetsk People's Republic. High-precision weapons have destroyed 1 S-300 surface-to-air missile system radar station near Shorokolanivka, Nikolaev region, and 1 temporary deployment point of foreign mercenary units near Liman in Nikolaev region. Russian aerospace forces have destroyed 1 depot of rocket and artillery weapons belonging to the 57th Mechanized Brigade on the eastern outskirts of Solidar, where 1,500 shells of various calibers and over 100 foreign-made anti-tank missile systems were stored. In addition, Russian aerospace forces have destroyed 6 command posts, including those of South Operational Group, 79th Airborne Assault Brigade and 57th Mechanized Brigade of Ukrainian Armed Forces near Bashtanka, Nikolaev and Solidar, 6 weapons and ammunition depots near Bashtanka, Nikolaev region, Ivanodaryevka, Zaitseva, Zvanovka, Artomovsk in Donetsk People's Republic and Kharkov, and 27 areas of Ukrainian manpower and military equipment concentration. As part of counter-battery fighting, 1 platoon of Uragan multiple launch rocket systems has been destroyed, 3 artillery platoons that fire on positions near Dzerzhinsk and Leninskoye in Donetsk People's Republic, and 1 platoon of Grad multiple launch rocket systems near Voskresenskoye in Niva, and military equipment concentration. Russian Su-35 fighter has shot down 2 Mi-24 helicopters and 1 Su-25 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force in a single aerial battle near Nikolaevka and Snigirovka, Nikolaev region. In addition, Russian air defense means have shot down 1 Mi-8 helicopter of the Ukrainian Air Force near Pervomayskaya, Nikolaev region. Also, 11 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been shot down near Zelony Gai in Nikolaev region, Vernopolye, Dolginkoye, Malye Prokhody, Topolskoye, Chervonaya, Grushevka in Kharkov region, Chernobyevka, Grozovoye, Novovladimirovka in Kherson region, and Alexandropolye in Lugansk People's Republic. 9 Ukrainian .U ballistic missiles have been intercepted near Chernobyevka in Kherson region, Pervomaisk in Donetsk People's Republic, Koroshye, Slavyano-Serbsk, Kalinovo, Troitsk, and Stakhanov in Lugansk People's Republic, and 8 projectiles of multiple rocket launchers near Dolginkoye in Kharkov region, Chernobyevka and Kherson.
According to Bloomberg, U.S. firms are now taking back production lines to the U.S. It was commonly thought among executives that production would return to normal when the pandemic ended. However, the data shows the opposite. China has long been a manufacturing hub for multinationals, but due to the effect of the recent COVID lockdown policies, CEOs are speeding up their plan to relocate production back to the U.S. Bloomberg shows data backing the U.S. reshoring move. New manufacturing facilities construction in the U.S. has jumped 116% over the past year. Among those, big-scale factories in semiconductors or aluminum and steel top the list. Intel and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing are building massive chip factories in Phoenix, Arizona. In the south, aluminum and steel plants are under construction. Novelis in Bay Minette, Alabama. U.S. Steel in Osceola, Arkansas. Nucor in Brandenburg, Kentucky. According to Bloomberg, Richard Branch, chief economist at Dodge, noted that many smaller companies are taking similar actions, but not all of them are indeed reshoring. Some just want to expand capacity. They reevaluate their supply chains, parts shortages, and soaring transportation costs. Bloomberg cited a survey of senior executives from UBS in January, showing the shifting trend. Over 90% of them responded that they are now moving production out of China or plan to do so. About 80% of respondents said they considered moving some of their production lines back to the U.S. The trend has not just started from Beijing's strict COVID lockdown measures. It began with President Trump. Considering China as the U.S.'s key adversary, Mr. Trump launched multiple attacks on many fronts during his term to protect the domestic market, from restricting China firms from accessing U.S. technologies to imposing strong tariffs on its imported products. Experts call it the Trump effect. Experts also name a number of reasons for U.S. firms to relocate their business production from China. Among them are moral and environmental concerns, regional localism, automation in the manufacturing sector, diversification, and others. Dangerous situation. Flood suddenly washes away 2 women in Guangxi. The Meteorological Observatory of Nanning City, Guangxi, issued a red warning signal for heavy rain at 1745 hours on July 5th. On that day, a Weibo video shows 2 old neighborhoods in Wuming district flooded. A wall suddenly collapsed in front of a pedestrian. Soon, the floodwater overflowed between the 2 neighborhoods, and 2 women were swept away by the rushing water. The flood has engulfed vehicles. Only the roof of the car can be seen. The rescue team rushed to save the 2 women. Women. Everyone's effort is equal to the effort useless, people said about life in Xiamen. Xiamen is a sub-provincial city in Fujian, one of China's 5 special economic zones. However, residents live under heavy pressure because everything is too expensive. The average house price in Xiamen has been ranked 4th in the country. It is second only to Shanghai, Beijing, and Shenzhen. According to China House Price Report data, as of March 2022, the average price of second-hand houses listed in Xiamen in the past month was $7,600 per square foot. A video shows a woman who was arrested because her electric motorcycle was unregistered. She was very upset and expressed her feelings to the police. She said, "I tell you, not all children are eligible to have money to sit in a 4-wheeled car. Xiamen, this place, how many people have worked hard to stay here, to contribute to the city, to pay and work for the city. But we still don't have the money." Netizens also leave comments about this problem. User Hermit808 said, "Everyone's effort is equal to the effort useless. The authorities must fear people when they are steadfast." In China, urban management refers to the guidance, overall coordination, and organization of the city's urban management supervision. They implement the laws and regulations of the country and the city on urban management and maintain the order of urban management. However, the online video shows that urban management has lost its power when standing in front of a law-savvy citizen. A video spread on Twitter shows the urban management personnel who went to ask the people not to put things up. However, the people asked the city manager to provide enforcement cards and identify themselves, asking if they were regular employees or temporary workers. The urban management couldn't give out their personal IDs or explain anything and looked scared. The people used sharp words to ask the urban management to leave the boundaries of their homes. As a result, the urban management got in their car and left. Many netizens left comments about this video. A user mocks, "The city management of our city is still good. They all wait for the hawkers to sell them, then verbally drive them away."
请你们走，我也劝导你们，请你们离开。这主权，这是私人的主权，你不用这么瞪着我。你告诉我，亮出执法证来，亮出身份来，拿出身份过来，不要在我们家面前挑衅。你穿着制服要拿执法证，拿执法证出来。来给你劝导。我好，暂停，打住。但是在围墙以外的。打住，打住。这边打住，告诉我你身份。好。